Hello and welcome to another King Geoffrey war review. We had a few smaller wars last week while people upgraded heroes or sat out and did what they wanted to do. So those two wars I didn't do war reviews for. It's just a little bit too much doing back-to-back war to do the small war reviews and the main ones. So we had a war against Belgium family, which was a fairly easy war. We won that one comfortably. I don't think they had a lot of war wins. The war was very much in our favour base-wise and troop-wise, so we won that one no problem. And then we had a war against, against Black Warriors, who were a German clan. They were fairly good. They were a strong clan, had strong troops, strong bases, but we won that one, 54 to 49, and that one made us a level 3 clan. But we're here to talk about the latest war, which was a war against Venezuela. We won. It was 40v40 and we won 85-83. And this took us to 23 war wins in a row. As you can see here, this is the 20 since the update that we've won. We got full points. Let's go and take a look at this war. So yeah, this was a very tough war. We look at their team, 124 war wins they had, and they had some pretty high level guys. All bar 2 of their Town Hall 9s were maxed, I believe. Their Town Hall 10s were mostly maxed, apart from the bottom few. Their heroes, I mean, I flicked through them, they were pretty good. Well, a lot of them above 30, a lot of them 40. If we take a look at their number 11, I mean, their number 11 had level 33 king, level 40 queen, and max troops. The bottom guys, let's have a look at number 15. I mean, the number 15, not quite level 20 heroes. He had probably the worst heroes in the entire clan, to be honest, of the Town Hall 10s, but he has max troops still. So this was going to be a very tough war. A lot of wins, a lot of good bases. I wouldn't say this was a mismatch. A lot of people, when we first saw this war, were like, "Oh, this is a mismatch. Their heroes are so much higher." But to be fair, our bases are pretty good ourselves, and our Town Hall 9s are mostly maxed, so it wasn't much. They did have much better heroes, but I mean, we had 3 extra Town Hall 10s, which helped in the end. We just take a look at their, I mean, for an example, let's have a look at their number, 17. We'll have a look at their number 17. I mean, he's pretty maxed other than archer towers and cannons. So he's pretty good. I mean, if we compare that to my base, and I'm number 16 for us, I'm 1 place higher than that guy. And I have, other than Teslas and Infernos, all my stuff's Town Hall 9. Oh, and Wizard Towers. Everything else is Town Hall 9. So yeah, they got an advantage on the bases as well. But we'll start watching some raids and I'll explain a bit more about what happened in this war. We'll watch Nick on number 1 for a start. I'm going to show most of these raids are going to be Town Hall 10 because only 2 of our Town Hall 9s actually managed to 3-star their Town Hall 9s. We got 7 3-stars in the end. 5 of those were done by Town Hall 10s, which we had leftover attacks because our Town Hall 10s did very well. So yeah, it was a tough one. Their bases were mostly maxed for Town Hall 9, apart from the bottom 2. They had a lot of very difficult bases to 3-star, which goes to show with only 2 of our Town Hall 9 managing to get 3 stars on them. The war started, good raid from Nick, by the way. The war started with they came at us very early on, and they 2-starred most of our top Town Hall 10s, and 3-starred I think 5 of our Town Hall 9s fairly quickly. So this got us a bit worried. We weren't 3-starring, but our Town Hall 10s were doing very well. We were 2-starring most of their Town Hall 10s. If we struggled on any of the Town Hall 10 bases, it was probably the lower Town Hall 10s. The lower Town Hall 10s for them seem to have some quite tricky, strange bases, whereas the higher Town Hall 10s, I mean, like this base on their number 2 that DJ takes out very well. This is a very common base that we come up against quite often. So, I mean, we've 2-starred this base a lot of times, and DJ's probably 2-starred it quite a lot as well. So, you know, a lot of their top bases were ones we'd seen before. Their lower Town Hall 10 bases not so popular, and their Town Hall 9 bases were actually very unusual. Talk about the Town Hall 9 bases, actually, we found a video online that had a lot of their Town Hall 9 bases on. And even though we knew where the traps and bombs are for a lot of the bases, we still couldn't 3-star them. They're just too good, the bases. They were max defenses, really, really well set out, and just so hard to 3-star. In the end, we were lucky enough that we had Town Hall 10 attacks left over. We did actually leave a couple of Town Hall 10s un-2-starred to attack the Town Hall 9s with our Town Hall 10 attacks. I mean, I saved my attacks till the end to see where I was needed, and I ended up 3-starring 2 Town Hall 9s that our Town Hall 9s had quite a few goes on and failed. So yeah, it was tough, and these guys were really good. They attacked well. The Town Hall 9s attacked well, did a lot of Laloon attacks, a few hog attacks, I think. Most of their Town Hall 10s did Go Wipe or Lava Loon. Nice attack by Alexander here. You're doing an air attack. Pretty lucky to get the 50%, but a good attack nonetheless. Yeah, and these guys, they were friendly. They wished us good luck in their clan description, and they said at the end when it was really close, whoever wins, it's been a great war. And yeah, it was a great war. And we did win it. We were behind all the way through, until right at the end. We saved some attacks, and well, we saved attacks, my attacks. Wuxia saved an attack. Wesley saved his attacks intentionally to, if we needed the stars right at the end, to see where we needed them, because it's going to be a lot more easier to 3-star a Town Hall 9 probably than 2-star some of the Town Hall 10s that are left, and that worked out really well. We won by 2 stars in the end. I think we were quite worried because at one stage they had 11 attacks left. 11 Town Hall 10 attacks left, and they had 11 of our bases not yet, 11 of our Town Hall 10 bases not yet 2-starred. So at that stage we were thinking, well, you know, they're going to fail some. They had quite a few people upgrading heroes, so they're going to fail some. They're probably going to fail half of those. So we're going to get quite a big advantage with the Town Hall 10s, because we were on the verge of 2-starring all of them. But then I think the next 7 Town Hall 10 attacks, they got 2 stars with all 7 of them. Maybe even 8 in a row. Great attack by Ked. So that really knocked us a bit, and we thought after that, you know, it was going to be really tough, but we were still in it. I think it was DJ and Kevin had the last 2 attacks on Town Hall 10s. And we thought, well, they'll get the 2 Town Hall 10s here. That gives us 2 stars on all the Town Hall 10s. Then all we've got to do is clean up the Town Hall 9s. Unfortunately, Kevin and DJ didn't get the 2 stars. DJ was unlucky with wall breakers, and Kevin missed his Queen ability. So that left us in a very tight spot. But then, things changed a bit, and their number 2, I think it was, who had max heroes, didn't have his level 40 king, only had his level 40 queen, I think, and he actually failed. And then their final Town Hall 10 also failed, and that left us with, I think we were level with 2 attacks left, and those 2 attacks were Zombie and myself. And we actually went ahead and we got 3 stars on Town Hall 9s with both of those 2 attacks, and we won the war. So it was really, really tough. And I think in the end, what won it for us was our Town Hall 10s having the extra attacks left. We had 3 more Town Hall 10s, which helped. They had a lot of heroes upgrading, which is probably why they have so high heroes, that they're upgrading all the time. But you know, I mean, that's their choice. It's their choice to upgrade heroes during war. And I think in the end, that's what won us this war. If we have a system now where we do 4 back-to-back wars and we expect everyone to have heroes. The second week of season we do 2 optional wars, and then we have 6 days where people can sit out, and they can sit out and upgrade heroes, or sit out and do whatever they want, really. So we have special times where we upgrade heroes. That means every war we go into now, everybody has heroes available. And this really helps us in this war, because if we'd have had as many heroes upgrading as the enemy had in this war, there was no way we would have won this. So that strategy of ours really paid dividends this war, and yeah, it was great. We did really well, and we came through and we won in the end. But a big thanks to this clan, because they did do some great attacks. They were really friendly. Wuxia went over at the end to say hi and say well done and everything, and they let us screenshot a few of their tough bases, so we'll be using a few of those. So that was really nice of them. Wish them all the best for the future. Probably the highest level clan we've ever faced, actually. It did make us realise that some of the wars that we've been getting recently have been a bit easy, because this was a proper war. We've been waiting for something like this for quite a while, to have like a really tough challenge, and this was it. It was really good. So yeah, while I've been talking about that, we've been watching quite a few raids and quite a few 2-stars, some nice ones, a few go wipes, a few Lavalunians. So where are we now? We're down to number 11, and TK's attack on this base. So much going on during war that a lot of these replays I've not actually seen yet. I missed this attack. It looks a very good attack. Nice use of spells, lots of troops going into the core. Nothing attacking town. Eventually they take out the town hall. But yeah, nice raid. We did do some nice raids this war. We did very well early on the town hall 10s. We didn't waste many attacks, and in the end that was another reason we won, because we didn't waste a lot of town hall 10 attacks. So we ended up with a lot of spare attacks, and we used them to great effect on the Town Hall 9s late on. That was TK on number 11. So we're going to watch number 12 now, and this was a raid by El Gatis. Sorry, I just had to go and close the door then because the cat was screaming. So where were we? Yeah. Attack on Gatis. By Gatis even. Another go what? Had some people who were a bit disappointed that they didn't get 2 stars, but at the end of the day you're not going to 2-star every raid on Town Hall 10s, and you're not going to 3-star every raid on Town Hall 9s. I mean, that's just how it goes. there's not really much you can do about that. It's a lot of this game is down to luck. So yeah, we did well. Can't complain. Everybody has fails. I mean, Gattis did a great raid there. He was a bit down that he didn't get 2 stars with his second raid, but he did really well. So that was his raid on 12. Broom had a really good war. He's been getting a lot better lately. Now his heroes are a decent level. I think he was Town Hall 10 when he joined and he had something like level 12 heroes. But since we've been getting on at people to upgrade heroes, he has done. And he's doing very well now. As you can see, this is their number 13. Again, a very good base. Very well upgraded. I think it's maxed apart from 1 level on archer towers and 1 level on cannons. So yeah. Nice raid. We had, unfortunately, during war, we had some people leave. Firstly, we had Darren, who was a new Town Hall 10. He joined. His first attack, he didn't tell anybody who was attacking. He didn't go with the claims base list. He just dived in, attacked, and got no stars. Later on, he came to us and said, "Can you open the clan? My cousin wants to join." For a start, you don't say, "Can you open the clan? My cousin wants to join." You ask if it's okay if your cousin can join, and you know, he has to show us his base and everything like that. So we said to the guy, "Look, I'm gonna have to wait till after war. It's a tight war. You'll have to wait till after war. We want to see how, you know, you do first before we start letting in all your friends." And then he left in the middle of war, not doing his attack, his second attack. So we were attacked down with that. And then on top of that, we've had DJ left. I'm not sure what the entire reason was for that, but he failed his second raid and then said a quick message and left. DDS, he was kicked because, as I've been explaining and we've been explaining a long time, everybody's expected to do upgrade heroes on the break and have heroes for war. He did both attacks with his king down, and then his second attack he never said anything to anybody and failed, so he's gone. So we're a few players down after this war. May, he's had to leave for about a month and a half because he has some important exams at university. So yeah, we're a few casualties after this war. So next war's 35v35, but hopefully we'll have a few more back and be up and running again with a full 40 soon. Raid by Wux here. A little bit longer this video because we're into the 19th minute now, but I wanted to show a lot of the raids. I wanted to talk about the war a lot. I wanted to talk about the opposition and, you know, what they were about, how good they were, and they were friendly, and I just, you know, I wanted to explain a few things and didn't just want to say, yeah, these are the replays, we won this war, they were better than us with hero levels, etc. Wanted to explain properly about the war and how we got to the win and things like that. So, because it was a very impressive win, so this video is probably going to run to about 30 minutes actually. So if you can bear with me that long, it would be nice. Good raid by Wux here, using the 5 golem strategy, as she often does. Good strategy. It can be tricky to get the percentage, but it can be effective. It can also fail. I think you need, it's better if you got good heroes for this. But there we go, yeah. Plenty of percentage in the end, actually. Tesla's outside, which means P.E.K.K.A.s can wander around at will when the Teslas are outside the base. Good raid by Wooks. We've got a couple more Town Hall 10 attacks. I wanted to show, out of everyone who got 2 stars on Town Hall 10s, I wanted to show at least one of everyone's attacks, because it was such a good war. So hopefully nearly everyone gets in this video that attacked a Town Hall 10 for 2 stars. In fact, I think everyone who did get 2 stars on the Town Hall 10 gets 1 raid on the video, which is good. Unfortunately, I 3-starred 2 Town Hall 9, so I'm not going to get in the video. Same with Wesley, he 3-starred a Town Hall 9. So unfortunately he'll miss out as well. But they are, of course, very important stars. Zombie, I'll show Zombies because he got the winning star. But the 3 stars on Town Hall 9s, very, very important. Just as important as the 2 stars on Town Hall 10s. So a great job by Wes, Zombie, Credo, myself, for getting those extra 3 stars. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone there. So this is the last Town Hall 10 raid, and this was by Matt. And this is the second lowest Town Hall 10, and as you can see, near max cannons, max wizard towers, max crossbows, max infernos, max Teslas. Walls are a bit of a letdown for him, but still a very good base. So there were no easy bases. None of their bases were easy. Really nice attack by Matt, who usually does air attacks, but they were very well set up to defend against air, most of their bases, so some people had to switch to ground, which was also good that people could do that. So I'm going to show 3 Town Hall 9 attacks. We got 7 3-stars. 5 of those were by Town Hall 10s. So I'll show the 2 ones by Town Hall 9s. And the first one is by BB, who is a new member. This was his first war, I think. And he did a great job 3-starring at Town Hall 9, so I'll let you watch that. Go ho wee wee. Or sort of. Yeah, it is a go ho wee wee. Just a few less, more on the hogs rather than the wee wee part. So he takes out the clan castle, takes out quite a few buildings, and from the top side he gets the queen, and it's a pretty good raid. Very few Town Hall 9 raids on this video, but that's really due to the enemies having really good bases, so there's not really a lot of 3-stars to show. So BB, he had a 3-star, and May was the one who had the other 3-star. He also used Go Ho Wee Wee. Another very good raid. So I don't think people are going to need to guess much to see who the Town Hall 9 war heroes are this war. That's going to be pretty obvious, I think. Town Hall 10 not so easy, but be showing those very shortly. May unfortunately has to take a break due to exams. He's got some important university exams coming up, so he's going to be missing for about a month and a half. Then he's going to come back, and hopefully he'll do as good a job as he was doing before he left. Helped out a lot of people with Laloon strategies and Go Ho Wee Wee strategies, and May has been a very big help to the clan. I'd like to thank him, and hopefully he'll come back soon and help just as much. I'm going to show one more raid, and that's the winning raid, and that was the raid by Zombie. So we're just going to watch that. It was really good raid by Zombie. It was late. There was only about, I think there was 10 minutes left in war. There was just me and him left. And the scores were level at 83-83, I believe. He was quite nervous. He'd not had a lot of time to plan this attack, so basically went for brute force with a Town Hall 10 go wipe. Zombie was our number 22. He's our lowest Town Hall 10. And he actually got this star with about, I think there was 1 second to spare on the raid, and he got the 3-star. I mean, I got 3 stars after, so we'd have probably been okay anyway. But really, after this raid, that took a lot of pressure off me. I mean, before this raid, I was shaking. I was shaking so much that I didn't know if I'd be able to drop the jump spell in the right place. But after this raid, you know, I had no pressure on me at all, and then I got the final 3-star, but it didn't matter. Really good raid by Zombie. Had to get it done. And so he was the guy with the final 3-star. So yeah, that was it. 85-83. And we can look at the result. As we can see, 79 attacks used to their 80 attacks used. Attacks 1 lost. 3 stars, exactly the same. 2 stars, we got 2 more. And basically, that's what won the war. Average destruction, they were better. Most heroic attack was Kevin. But yeah, that was it. So, what's left? War heroes. So, war heroes are going to be Nicholas, because he got 2 stars on number 1 and number 3. He helped out a lot during war, drawing up diagrams and plans for people's war attacks, which was very helpful. So he's getting 1 war hero. And Broom, he's getting the other one, because despite having fairly low heroes, he 2-starred both 13 and 19, which were tricky bases. He did 2 very solid attacks, so good for him. The other close people were Algarvio and Zombie. They were very close to getting that. Town Hall 9 is obvious. The only 2 people who got 3 stars, BB and Mayfair. Very important 3 stars. So yeah, that's about it really. 30-minute video, a little bit longer than usual, but I think I covered everything. I've got my piece of paper here with everything written on it that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I think I have. So, great win for everybody. We did really well. They were a good clan. Good luck to them in the future. And yeah, if you want to check us out, www.kingjeffreyclan.wordpress.com. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the video.